Hey everyone, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy. And today we're looking at a toy from the Power of the Force collection. This is C-3PO with removable arm. And another thing about this figure, he's actually from the Flashback Photo line. And if you're not familiar with what that is, that was a promotional thing, our promotional line of figures that Hasbro put out right before the Phantom Menace was released. And what the idea was to have link the original trilogy characters with their counterparts, are actually in 3PO's case himself in the prequel trilogy. But when you would purchase the figures, this would be in the package with them. It's called a Flashback Photo, and it's a little card with a picture of 3PO. And what you would do is you pull this little tab here, and the picture changes to 3PO from a Phantom Menace without his outer coverings on. And the whole idea behind this was just to get everyone excited about the new prequel trilogy that was coming out. These figures were released, I believe, in '98, so it was right before the Phantom Menace was released. And so what you do is you just push and pull the little tab, and it goes back and forth from the picture from original trilogy to prequel trilogy. So, and like I said, it was just designed to hype the movie up and promote the Phantom Menace. But if you hear the term Flashback Photo figure, this is what they're referring to. And real quick here, let's look at the figure, and I'll spin him around here real quick, and hopefully he'll stay up, because I could not get this fella to stay on a stand. And you'll notice how dirty he is. That is not because I don't take care of my figures. Oops. That is because they were trying to put the damage on him that he received from the Sand People. This is actually supposed to be 3PO from Episode 4, A New Hope, when he was on Mos Eisley and was being helped by helping Luke find R2. But if you look closely, I'll bring him as close to the camera as I can get without it going out of focus. You can see there's mud and dirt and sand all over him. And it's supposed to be right after he was attacked by the Sand People. And so what you do here is, if you remember in the movie, his arm was ripped off. And so what happens here is actually you just pull his arm out, and it is actually removable. And you'll see there's just a little peg and a little hole that you line up when you want to put it back on. And it does actually stay when you move it, so that's a pretty good design. But it's really easy. It just pops out, and you'll see it's 3PO's arm with dirt. And so, and real quick here, I'll show you the rest of his movements. His head does move, and both his arms only move, other than the one that's removable, move at the shoulder joints. This one that's removable actually moves a little bit below the shoulder joint, but it still moves. And he does have a little limited waist movement, but because of the way he's designed, you only get a little wiggle out of it. And of course he does move at the hips, so he can sit down, but that's about as much as how far he's going to sit. He's not going to be totally upright when he's sitting, but you'll be able to get him in a vehicle, I think, like this. But there he is. There is 3PO, C-3PO with removable arm from the Power of the Force collection with Flashback Photo. And thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.